confetti. I have been waiting to talk to you guys about this for so long, but I haven't been able to because the samples weren't just done right yet. I didn't have a launch date. Some things were on the SKU and then they got canceled. There was a whole series of emotions that went through this, and you guys had to be the first to hear about it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sitting down. Do I have to thank any sponsors? No, it's me. You guys are my core fam, so I want you guys to hear the details about my clothing collection here before anybody else. And to that, I also want to provide a special for my VIP People members. When you guys sign up to be a VIP People member, you guys get perks already, like early episodes, you guys get cut clips, but I'm also going to include a special from my collection to you if you sign up to be a VIP People member. You'll see details below. That's gonna be a special just for you. A lot of people ask, how do you join to be a VIP People member? There's a join button right there. So make sure to hit the join button below. So first of all, why did I start my own clothing collection? Because of that woman right there who's flying those egg rolls behind me.
You wanna copy my clothing line, that's why.
Sure, Mom. I was here first to set up our entire studio. Then she came in and started frying them egg rolls, and she's my mama, so I can't really have her move. The first time I ever discovered fashion was honestly by watching my mom getting dressed. My mom taught me the very first thing that people are gonna notice about you is your sense of style. You have to look like you took care of yourself. I saw my mom go to stores like Judy's to Contempo to Nordstrom and Saks Fifth, and she would always buy these amazing pieces, high, low end, street fairs, whatever they would be, and she would mix them together, and I learned how to do that from her. My style has always been a very clear map of how I'm doing. When I see pictures of my style kind of not representing the best side of myself, I can look at that picture and I know that that's when I was unhappiest, when I was not pleased with who I was. Today, I love my taste in clothing. I love the way I can see women, but I've never been able to actually find things off the rack that immediately suit me. Every single item that I own, I've either altered, chopped off, enhanced to make it fit me. And now I get to make my own clothing line and I get to share it with the rest of the world. Not only that, but I found a company that allows me to make it at an affordable price point. It's called Jeannie Mai Collection. Besides telling you my perspective of doing this clothing line, I've got to talk to my partner who's really made this happen, Hilda, the executive creative director and founding partner of Reunited. I'm gonna hit her up. I got you. Okay, Hilda, so you're on camera right now for Hello Hunnay. Everybody say hi to Hilda. I never actually got to ask you this, and so I thought I have to call you to hear myself. Why did you pick me to do a clothing line together?
You may or may not know this, but I've had my eye on you for years. Falling in love with you from afar for years. My whole motto is timing is everything in life, so when I knew that the timing was right to collaborate with a retailer, bring your collection to life, that's when we actually started the conversations together. And I know it sounds wait, what?
It does. It sounds crazy to me because we've never talked about this.
Your level of excitement and energy and heart that you put into everything, that is the kind of person that I want to work with. And of course, your amazing sense of style has something to do with it.
Hilda, I'm wearing something that I created through you. This is crazy. I'm so appreciative for you, Hilda. But I look at this collection here and then I look at what's about to come and I'm like, all of these threads were actually brought to fruition. Yes, because of my creativity, but for you just putting behind that woman power. So thank you. What do you have to say to people out there who want to start out their business?
The key to having a successful business is finding great partners who will take the journey with you. I aligned myself with really great people that I valued, that complemented my skill set, and we kind of grew it together. Be ready for all the no's, and you have to have conviction. It takes perseverance, it takes time, it takes sacrifice, but it is so worth it in the end. We're only getting started.
Absolutely, Hilda. I love you so much. I know you've got so much to do today, but thank you so much for spending time with us. Hilda, thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day to join my fam and to be on Hello Hunnay. This is some of the pieces from our fall collection. If you guys followed my gram, you saw that I made a lot of trips out to New York, and that was to sit down with Reunited and Hilda, to sit down and feel fabrics and textures. Even a stretchy basic rayon, I had to look through so many samples to find that perfect rayon that would sculpt your body and not show any, panty lines. I remember having to look at tweeds and make sure that that tweed could still show your curves and not make you feel too restricted and uptight. I checked out so many different fabrics. I looked at sketches. Even if it was like a basic jacket that I wanted to add shoulder pads to, we did that. Then we picked our color scheme. My favorite colors are in this collection. Woodsy mulberry, a beautiful charcoal gray. You guys remember when I took that trip to Lake Como? It probably is one of the most beautiful, tranquil places in the world. Lake Como's green is the most beautiful green I have ever seen, and you won't find that shade of green anywhere else. I put that into my collection because I love that Lake Como green. When I read your comments and I check your bios, whether it's on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube, I can't tell you how many times I've done a live where you guys come from Nicaragua or South Africa or Vietnam, and you guys come in so many beautiful shapes, sizes, and backgrounds. Some of this collection is not only going from petite, but it's also going to be available in plus. And all of these silhouettes are mixable and interchangeable so that it'll suit all of your body types. The most emotional part of this process was the photo shoot. I handpicked models and friends that really embodied who I pictured this clothing to be on. I had moms, I had busy working women, I had plus size, I had trans, women that just really represented being bold in their life. We all came out in my signature ribbed body skimming dress. That's when I saw the clothing line really just come out to life in front of me, because all of us were just walking in this dress. None of us had to alter the dress in any way. It fit every one of our bodies. We felt so comfortable and we felt sexy. This clothing shows the best, strongest side of them. In that photo shoot, I spoke with Jessica, who's a mom of two. She had a lot of people that were judging the way she carried her second child. She had complications when she had her second born. And just listening to this beautiful, strong woman who was sitting here modeling my clothing line, wearing my dress, this is what I want women to feel when they put on my clothing. They can feel something that they've gotten through, something that they've overcome. I modeled this with Jessica. I specifically chose a ribbing that really hugged your body. I love dresses that just show off your curves. I'm not a very curvy woman, but I like what I have. I like, my legs, my hips, and these are things that I wasn't always comfortable with. Now, when I'm really coming into really liking my body, I wanted a dress to really show it off, but still kind of conceal and make me feel confident where I needed. And this dress fit totally different on Jessica. Was wham, bam, and just made her feel so sultry and sexy, as it did me in our own ways. There's separates here that I hope that you alter and make your own. I hope that you break them apart and wear them in ways that I've never even thought of. Even bring your own cultural mixture to it. I had Sanaya, who's Muslim, and she had a beautiful hijab.
It is so comfortable. The fabric is so soft. I just want to hug myself.
I asked her to bring all of her head wraps so that she could mix and match them with my collection, and she did just that, and they were gorgeous. I can't wait to see how you guys mix up your stuff, because you guys are gonna inspire me. The number one thing that I created intentionally in my collection is confidence. I literally built confidence into these pieces. People find confidence in different ways. They might find confidence in bright colors. I think that's definitely true for Mama Mai. Some people find confidence in brands. They want something bold and letting you know how much they spent on their clothing. That's not wrong either. I put it in the shape and the feel. You'll notice in my collection, one secret little touch that I love in all of my pieces, and I actually add to a lot of my personal wardrobe, is shoulder pads. When a woman walks into the room and just looks really head held high, bold, she looks like she's holding her posture up, that gives that room the feel that I am here, and you better remember exactly who I am. So most of the pieces here have sick shoulders. When I was creating it with the team, they would add one shoulder pad and they'd be like, wait, are you sure you want another one? And I'm like, yes. We'd grab bra pads and cut them up and put them on top.
Get the Jeannie pad, because they only come a 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, an inch, but Jeannie's is an 1.25 inches. So
the Jeannie pad with extra power and extra protection. Okay, so before you look at this, I actually first saw this fabric not on an item of clothing, but on a couch. I sat on my friend's couch. Her name is Nam. What up to Nam Vo, Glam Vo. You guys know her, Dewey Dumplings on Instagram. So I sat on her couch in New York, and it was just the coolest texture of like this woven, like almost like a cotton tweed. And I was like, what is this? And she didn't know either. So we both had to look it up, and actually it was boucle. This fabric just felt so luxurious and luxe. I was like, this has to be something you can wear, because I didn't want to get off the couch. We actually turned a little bit of that inspiration into my first ever boucle fall jacket. The inspiration of this jacket is one of my first fashion icons I noticed in the 90s, and that is Angela Bauer. Yes, Miss Bauer from Who's the Boss. Every time Angela Bauer would come home to work and, meet up with Tony in her house with her briefcase, she was like an ad exec and she was like a big boss. She always had bold shoulder pads, and I thought it was the sexiest thing, because even if she was flustered and had a crazy day, she just looked like she owned the place. You'll see, whether worn open or closed, just has like a really beautiful shape to it, available in all sizes. You guys also helped me create the buckle. If you guys remember, I took this buckle and I had the choice of making it silver or gold. Okay, so which one do you guys pick? Silver or gold? Silver or gold? Let me know, and I'm gonna make this for you guys. You guys voted gold, and I think you chose the perfect color. So a lot of this collection is you guys also helping me vote along the way. So thank you for that. Start the model walk music. Isn't it awesome? They're gonna love this. They're gonna love this story. So there are three main points of inspiration for this collection you're about to see. One is sharp, strong silhouettes. So the shoulder pads, bold colors, things like that make you walk confidently into a room. Definitely number one, confidence. I turned it off. See, you made me forget.
I did?
Okay, I don't know. But another thing that's really special about my clothing line is that I listened to y'all for the last few years, and I specifically made things that I saw you guys go crazy about on my gram. Check this story out. This one time I bought something from a very cheap website. I'm so embarrassed that I even bought something from there, but it looked so good. It was a pant and a long tunic pajama top. It was during quarantine, and I wore it because it was gonna be cozy. The thing started like shredding and threading. The shirt became like a half top, and the pants just started to unravel and become like palazzo pants. I needed to take a quick picture for my Instagram with this product. I wore this thing even though it was unraveling. I took the cute picture, and nobody said anything about the product, but everybody talked about what I was wearing. You guys liked the waffle print, you liked how cozy it looked. You guys complimented it so much that I was like, I need to make this because you guys like this. So this is my take on an outfit that didn't turn out right for me. Your comments on my Instagram inspired me to make this for you. It's a waffle print, beautiful knit, cozy palazzo pant. High-waisted so it can hide all of your goodies. You can wear it with a sandal, you can wear it with a sneaker, you can also wear it with flats. What I really like about it is that it's lightweight, so that this sweater you can actually tuck. The way I modeled this, I actually tucked the front pocket in, and then I wear it with an oversized coat. You can actually stack it with my boucle jacket, and you're good to go. I can't wait to announce to you where you can shop the collection. I promise it's going to be very close to you. So make sure to follow my Instagram and click on the link description below so you can get all the updates on the clothing collection. Please do comment below and let me know what you like. I'm coming out with a holiday collection and then a spring collection, and I want to make sure that this is catered to you. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys. Mwah.